Hi guys, it's your girl Lola Loves You. In today's topic, we're going to talk about five celebrities that had bad run-ins with Whitney Houston. The first celebrity would have to be Alec Baldwin. In 1991, Alec Baldwin was hosting Saturday Night Live, and Whitney Houston was the special musical guest. And this would be his first time meeting her, and he was so excited because he was a true Whitney Houston fan, so he was starstruck. Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston could do no wrong back then. So once after rehearsals, he went backstage and he saw her, and he just was letting her know, like, "Oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're the best female singer in the world." And she just looked at him and paused and said, "I know, baby," and went on her very way. I don't know if she had something on her mind, or I don't know, but that was very rude. She might have been having a bad day, or like something might have really been on her mind. Like she might have had some business to take care of. So they got through the show. So that was his memory of Whitney Houston. That she kind of snubbed him, and that would have been, if I met Whitney Houston and she did that to me, I would have been devastated. The next celebrity come from a MTV show. It was like a first version of Punk. It was a MTV show called Buzz, and it had the cast went to the MTV Awards, and they were uh, pranking celebrities. So the MTV told them they could prank everybody but Whitney Houston. So they was acting like one person was acting like, oh my gosh, fashion designer, um, Isaac Mizrahi, and they had they start talking to her background singers, and the background singers were like, "Oh, you got to meet Whitney Houston. You got to say hi to Whitney Houston," because they thinking that he was a big time, fashion designer. So they met Whitney, and they was like screaming, and she was running up saying hi to the Isaac the impersonator, and they said, "Oh, we want to get the footage of it. Can we get the footage of it? So can you do it again?" And so they told her, like, scream louder, and so she was screaming loud and everything. And then after that, someone said, "That's really not Isaac." And they said Whitney Houston flipped. I remember seeing the footage, y'all. I wish somebody got it on Instagram. Oh my gosh, it's funny, but it never made it on TV that I know of. And she was upset. They said she let them have it, allegedly. So she got pranked. Whitney Houston got pranked back then, and she did not like it. And that was during a time, a rough, really rough time in her life. So she was not for the games or the jokes. And I remember after they pranked her, it was like security or something. They took the footage. They say hand it over, and it was something really serious. But yeah, the cast from that MTV series said, yeah, the Whitney Houston did not like being joked on. The next celebrity is Kathy Griffin. Kathy Griffin is a well-known comedian, and she hosted the Billboard Music Awards for a few years. And during these years, probably like 97 through 2000, I think, she had made a joke. She don't know what year it was, but she made a joke about Whitney Houston, and she said Whitney Houston caught her backstage. Nobody else was around except for Whitney Houston's bodyguard. And she said Whitney Houston got in her face and pointed her finger in her face and said, "Don't you ever talk about me. Don't you ever talk about me. Don't you ever talk about me." And she said she was so scared. She said she was used to celebrities being upset with her, but she said she thought Whitney Houston really was going to attack her physically, but she didn't. And she said it scared her, but she still loved Whitney Houston after that situation. But Whitney Houston's, like I said, very sensitive, especially when she went through tough times in her life, and she felt like people was making fun of her at her. She didn't like that, and so she really took it personal. And Kathy Griffin was just telling a joke, just like a lot of celebrities tell jokes about people. But Whitney Houston caught her backstage. The next celebrity is actress Amy Adams. Amy Adams, before she became an actress, she worked as a salesperson at the Gap. Sometimes, especially back in the day, when you go into the stores like Gap and stuff like that, people they greet you and they say, "Can I help you?" and things like that. And we have a sale on on this item or that item. So she was working at the Gap in Atlanta, And Whitney Houston came in one day. And she greeted Whitney Houston, let her know that if she needed anything, to let her know. And they had a sale on T-shirts and things like that. So once Whitney Houston got into the dressing room, she was annoyed and she told another employee. She said, "Can y'all give me somebody else but her?" Like, so Amy really annoyed her. So during that time when you was in Atlanta, she was not at the right headspace, so she was annoyed. And I guess Amy was kind of doing her job, and she was kind of probably fanning out as well too. So Whitney Houston got annoyed by her and didn't want her to work. Didn't want her to help her out at the store. So that was celebrity number 4. Celebrity number 5 would have to be Wendy Williams. Y'all know Whitney Houston called that show and checked her. I think it was, Whitney Houston, like I said, a lot of these celebrities called Whitney Houston at a bad time in her life. And Wendy Williams, in my opinion, deserved every bit of it. Whitney Houston told her, "Watch what you say out your mouth. That's all, baby girl." And Wendy Williams deserved it, talking about Whitney Houston all those years and just being nosy and just trying to be all in her business and not really being someone, that Whitney Houston could, reach out to. Wendy Williams suffered addiction use. And she could have, helped Whitney Houston out along the way, in my opinion, or, at least try to be an ally. But yeah, we all know, I don't even need to say any more about her confronting Wendy Williams. Well, it's your girl Lola Loves You. I'll be back with another video. Please comment and subscribe and let me know which one of these celebrities you didn't know that had a bad run-in with Whitney Houston. If y'all like these type of segments, let me know in the comments down below and I can find out if she had any more bad run-ins with celebrities. Bye.